hello everybody. This is Seymour Roses. I am Dazey Seymour.
And I am Everly Rose.
It's basically just a silly little podcast that we're throwing together, giving our opinions that nobody gives a fuck about, except for obviously me and her. First of all, big news if you hadn't heard about it. Basically, we're in Love and War season 2 in Austin, Texas. How was the audition process, you say? Very tedious. Very tedious. It was a 9-step program. Lori herself basically came to your house and like judged your house.
Almost like when you're trying to get a dog from those
Yes.
breeders, and they're like, we want to check your home, we want to check your bank statements, we want to check your tax returns.
Very
we want to
much.
make sure it's going to a loving home.
Very much. She came here and she said no.
Absolutely.
And then she left. And then she did another round and she said, hey guys, nobody else is auditioning in Austin, so I need you Houston girls to go ahead and pull it together. And I said, you're honestly wanting the best. So yes, obviously.
Of course. And, you know, I just think that things happen for a reason. And there was a reason for this.
Yes.
And we're just waiting to find that reason.
Yes. Is it meant for one of us to win? Who knows?
When it came to auditioning for Love and War, I actually auditioned for season 1. Did not hear anything back and was like, okay. Yes. Yes. I did not hear anything back. And it is what it is. Later on in the line, they were auditioning for season 2, and I saw it, and I said, yes, I'm going to apply.
If I'm not mistaken, I think you're breaking NDA.
Girl, there ain't no NDA. I actually really wanted to do this because I don't like competitions, actually, not at all.
Mm-hmm.
But
this is making it fun.
Yes, and I feel like it's in a more supportive space, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very glad to go somewhere that might appreciate me.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
How do you feel about that? How was your auditioning process for this?
I'm gonna be really honest. I don't know what Love and War is. I've never heard of her. Lori Bird, Eva Destruction, Cellulite. I don't have any. Thank you. No, but Everly was like, "Hey, audition for this little chicken shit gig and see if I get pushed through." And I said, "Everly, obviously I'm gonna get pushed through." And cut scene to now, and all the judges are obsessed with me. So yes, the audition process, you can say, was strenuous, but here we are. We both sacrificed.
It was a glorious 3-hour drive to get there.
And I'm so proud of you. You drove like 30 minutes of that.
I would say it was 40 minutes because some of us could not finish our costumes in time.
I think finishing a costume on the way to Austin is really, really sickening and impressive.
And what if I didn't drive?
Then I guess I would have texted Lori to do a promo another day. Or I wish I would have had the luxury to send one of my promos in.
I agree, which we will definitely be getting into that. I didn't realize that we could have did this at home.
I didn't know that was an option.
And I would have loved to do that. Mm-hmm. I do love my picture. I love it so much. It was a fun experience to actually go and meet all of the contestants and get to know some people. And I did enjoy myself. We did have a great night.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, I'll say that. I guess energy in Austin too. It could just be because we're fresh faces, but in Houston, I don't think we get the recognition for like the time we put into like looks, outfits. We sew something. People are just like, "Oh, great, you sew here in Houston." And I feel like in Austin, it's like we showed up there, and it's like immediately, it's like they're going to Everly. "Oh, you're so gorgeous. Did you do this?" And I don't know. It's just like even from the judges who are just giving us our 10s. So it just felt really, really. It felt. Sorry, the judges were giving me my 10s. We'll get into what the judges had to say about Everly in a little bit.
I wanted to ask, how do you feel about being able to finally do a promo shoot for a competition you're part of?
You know what? Let's wake that part up. Okay, as many of you guys know, half of Houston knows, I was top 3 of Persephone's Race to the Moon. I know, it's very iconic, very iconic. Some would say robbed, I would say actually. Not of winning, just a second place. Just a second place. Yeah, it's funny because I did that rinky-dink little, very emphasis on little competition. And yeah, every season got a promo but mine. Every season got everything but mine.
And how do you feel about that?
I feel like I'm right where I'm supposed to be, being appreciated by people who need to be appreciated of me.
Oh, I love that. And if you had anything to say
To who?
To anyone. What would you say?
You mean any host of any competition?
Yes.
I would say thank you for the many opportunities your show did not give me. I would like to say thank you for all the bookings I have not received, even the ones I was promised on stage. I would like to also say, if you're gonna ask for real talent, maybe like get real judges.
And that's why we're so excited to be doing Love and War.
I was talking about Love and War.
Oh my god. You know what?
Just go there, sister.
You know what? Let's take a break. Oh my god, that was great.
I had like 3 hours. What about you?
What did you do in those 3 hours?
I slept.
I love that for you.
Yeah, but basically today we're ranking the promos for Love and War Season 2. Our theme for the promo was color blocking. I don't know about you guys, but I like monochromatics. I think Everly does too.
I very much love monochromatic. When I think of my drag, it's very much, I'm going to wear all reds, all blues. Everything's going to tie into each other. So the thought of just going with a bunch of different colors is not in my wheelhouse. It's not the first thing I would gravitate towards ever. And so going into this, I was like, this is going to be hard just for me.
I wish there was a different theme for the promo, if I was honest, because the first season was black and white, and you can never go wrong with black and white. I think the promos were sickening for Season 1.
Oh, no. Let's get into these looks.
Let's go ahead and get into these looks.
Okay. First up, we have Calor. Okay. Looking into this outfit itself, it meets the brief. I think it's color blocking. It's got the 3 colors. We've got the blue, we've got the orange. We got some hints of pink. I like how her hair looks like headphones.
Mm-hmm.
I love that you can see the vibe of her in this picture specifically.
Uh-huh.
I think it's very simple, to be honest. She's a great person. She has a great personality. I loved kikiing with her.
10/10s.
She was great. Loved meeting her. This outfit is a tube top, is shorts, and colorful tights.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion. Your thoughts?
So Calor. So when I first saw you in the back getting ready, I saw your outfit, and again, I would agree. I thought it was very, very simple. I loved your whole vibe of your character, though, of the character specifically for the promo. It's very like gamer girl, Y2K.
She looks like she could be in a video game.
Very much like this is the main character you play, like one of the avatars you play for a main character.
I can see that.
You know what I mean? Very much like you edited your trainer in Pokemon.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I see it.
Gym leader vibes, honestly.
Yeah, I do see it. And what gym would this be at specifically?
Honestly, giving the orange, I would say Poison.
You think so?
Poison, headphones, rocker vibes. Honestly, Calor.
Oh, I could see it.
Yeah. I don't know. Calor, I love the whole gamer vibe. You were the only one on cast that had like the gamer-ish vibe for color blocking, which I thought people were going to go for. Very much. But it's also very like inspired, like wannabe Y2K. Do you not get this?
I see it as the beginning step of a Y2K look.
100%.
It has the beginning, but it has the bones of it. It just needed to have some more meat that went with the look specifically.
1000%. I like the promo. Like, sick.
Next, we have Cassie Opeia. She is stunning. She is beautiful. She is sweet. I love her makeup, and I love this wig. I love the wig she's wearing.
Mm-hmm.
This is not color blocking. It is pink, white, a lighter shade of pink, and then this orange that's part of her tulle, or what is this called? A boa? Her boa.
What little boa?
I don't see the color blocking.
Okay, got you. Do you not see the color blocking? Because I think before we even got ready for our promos or anything, Everly and I sat down and we're just like, hey girl, what are you gonna do? We basically had an agreement. We had to figure out what color blocking was. And we both kind of agreed that color blocking is at least 3 colors. At least 3 colors. And it's throughout the look. You know, it's not just, oh, I have an orange top, I have green pants, and I have yellow shoes. I mean, I guess that's color blocking. That's a ugly way to color block. But we also really agreed that white and black are not color blocking. So is that the reason why you think this is not color blocking, because it's white?
Yes, and the main focal point is the pink. What I love about this look specifically is all the accessories, the nails, the earrings, the jewelry, the ring. I think that's so beautiful. It's those little attention to detail pieces that I do love. And so that's what I like, the whole package itself. This outfit is cute.
It is.
In general. It's gorgeous.
I think you're stunning. Like, when I met you in person, you're stunning. Like, you're gorgeous.
We're not questioning that. I don't think this is color blocking.
For sure. I think we both, you and I together, tried to make sure that we didn't have just random colors thrown everywhere.
Yeah.
We wanted the look to be cohesive. And I think at the end of the day, your look needs to be cohesive. Color blocking is an easy way to go wrong in so many ways. Yeah, I just don't personally think white or black is color blocking. Yeah, like I said, gorgeous. If you were at a bar and you were performing this number, tip you down. You're gorgeous. You're stunning. You're wearing necklace, nails, and earrings, which is more than I can say for a lot of people. And I pay attention to that sort of stuff. I like that your boa is orange to somewhat because it matches your shoes. Alrighty, guys. Up next, we have Devonna St. James Whitney. Okay.
A loss for words, sis?
She's so breathtaking. My breath is taken away. I can't talk.
Okay.
I'm gonna start off on what I like about it. I love hair with volume in it.
Correct.
That's a fact.
There is volume in this hair.
There's volume in this hair. I love the orange and pink combo. I wish there was a third color, if I'm honest. I just feel like the third color would have brought it in somewhere. I also love, again, earrings. You're wearing nails. If I'm not mistaken, isn't Devonna the one that sent in a picture?
Devonna is one that sent in a picture. We unfortunately haven't met her yet at the time of this filming of the first episode. We have not met her. I will say, when it comes to this outfit specifically...
Yeah, what are your thoughts, Everly?
I
Fuck my opinion.
can appreciate the pageant jewelry. I like the braids in the hair. I think that's so cool. I like the stonework. The stonework is very nice.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I feel like we're not talking about it enough. And I want to shout this out because she is the person on our cast with the lowest amount of likes on her promo, and that's sickening. It should definitely be other people on the cast.
I would agree with that specifically, because if you were to go to a drag show out of everyone in the cast, this is what I would see, and this is what I would want to see, because this is
a queen.
It's not, but like with the queen specifically, it is a good constructed outfit. It's not just constructed right; it has stones that are placed beautifully. The stonework is great. The accessories make it make sense. Something that you don't see in this that you can get a glimpse of is the drapage with the orange and the pink that it throws out. And I know we don't see that, but
that shit's long as fuck.
It's a nice piece, and seeing that live is gonna be sickening, and you're gonna get my dollars. I'm sorry, you will. It's nice. This is a great concept, a great start. I wish there was one more color. If that, it would have been perfect for me. I do like this. I think it probably, again, we haven't met her, so we don't know her personality. No. But based on some of the things that she said in the chat, I think this fits her aesthetic perfectly, and I'm glad she can stick to a brand. I'm glad she has one that shows that she is a well-rounded, probably entertainer, and that she knows what she wants for herself.
I do want to say, her promo, I feel like thought and effort clearly went into it, and to making sure that the end product looked good. I can't say the same for everybody in the cast, which is why, to me, it's crazy that she has the least amount of likes. But yeah.
And it shows that there was work put into this, and it was very thought out. It's very correct. It fits the body perfectly. And I'm assuming she made this. I personally don't know. I haven't had the chance to ask her, but I guess we'll find out. Next up, we have Embry Officially.
The talk of Austin, apparently.
Apparently so. Even, I feel like we haven't heard that her name here.
I definitely have heard her name
that
here.
She was going to be the biggest competition, is what we've heard
from our friends.
Here in Houston, which is,
a different scene.
A different scene. So
100% saying that we better watch out because Embry is the one to beat.
This is another girl that did not show up to the function. You know,
we did not have a chance to meet
we
her.
didn't have a chance to meet her. Everyone has their own situations that were brought up.
So to Devonna and to Embry, I'm glad to meet you.
I love this outfit. I do. I love that the fishnet matches the face. It is the same color. I love that the eyebrows are orange to match the roots of the wig that lead into pink. I love the mustache. I love that it is color blocking. It's the 3 colors. It hits everything for me.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, she's sick.
I do. The only thing that doesn't hit for me, actually, now that I'm zooming in, is this necklace with the pacifier on it. I like it. I like the necklace. I wish the pacifier and the vinyl that's right there wasn't the blue, or maybe even the vinyl might be clear. It's hard to tell. I wish that was either pink or the orange. Not
or
the
something
blue,
something
because
color
it's on
blocking.
the skin tone that is the blue.
Yeah.
But again, that's like me finding something wrong with this outfit. Because
wake it up.
This is great. Wish the hair had a little more volume, like a teased. I feel like that's more of a Houston thing, though.
Yeah, I just think it's us, the volume thing.
I love this. I really do. I love it. I do.
Work. All right, Miss Embry, my thoughts on everything. Sickening. First of all, I love your paint. I love that it's matching your fishnet bodysuit. With that being said, I don't think I like the fishnet bodysuit. I think I told you too.
You did.
I just think it's like, we don't need a fishnet bodysuit for everything. I don't know. This was like, I wish I would have saw like a regular matte bodysuit, not a textured one for your skin. Love this pink little mini dress moment you got going on. Love the deep cut V. That's sick. The rouging on it is sick. And I just know for a fact you fucking make those yourself.
You think so?
If I'm not mistaken, she sews.
I love how we both love her, but for different reasons, because you don't like this fishnet. I think the fishnet makes sense. If it was just like a solid blue, it would have looked so cheap.
But then it would have gave me Alien. This is not giving me Alien.
I don't want it to give Alien.
I don't know. I think she's... Embry,
you think she's trying to give Alien?
Go in the comments below. Were you trying to give Alien or were you trying to give cunt? Let us know.
Can you not give Alien and cunt?
Get to here. I love it. I love the half gloves. I'm a slut for the little half gloves, and you added rouging to the gloves. I don't like the hair. It's the volume, and then also I think color blocking. So I would have preferred you just orange hair. The orange, the pink to me. I'm just not a blendy girl like that. I'm also not a rooted wig girl like that. So I'm not the one to ask. I like solids, pastels. Black is a natural color, I guess. Blondes.
But it doesn't have to be for you.
No, for sure. I'm just saying, like for this look, like this hot pink is nowhere else in the look. But honestly, Embry, it's sick. The little mustache detail, all of it's sick. I love.
Next, we have, as you can see.
Next up, we have Goldie Lux Brooks. She is a Houston diva. Next, we have Goldie Lux Brooks. She is a Houston entertainer. You're like, entertainer? That's literally what I was thinking the entire time. Right off the bat, this look is not giving me color blocking, and I think me and Everly both told her that in person when we saw her. It just wasn't color blocking. Yeah, there's yellow stones on it, which I think may be like topaz or like yellowish, like gold, not so much yellow. And then it's a pink pastel dress. Yeah, I'm not gagging. Hair is sickening. I love it every time I see it. Yeah, this is just to me not color blocking. Is she missing a nail in the promo?
Yes, she is. I was being stabbed by my Velcro on my gauntlets, and I had to have her help me put them on and take them off and then put them on again. And while she was doing that,
she lost a nail. You just love sabotaging people.
And as we will soon find out, that it was well worth it.
God was really on our side that day.
And God is continuing on our side. May she look over me.
Yes. What do you like and what do you not like about this look, Everly?
Let me start with what I don't like. I don't like that there's a missing nail. I don't like that her eyelashes are wonky. I don't like that her wig line is uneven. I don't like that it's not color blocking. I would say that what I like most about this is how she just looks like a small cup of coffee, but like
Decaf.
more like iced. One thing about Goldie is she loves ice. I know when we had these promos done, her name was Goldie Lux Brooks, but in fact, she is no longer a Brooks. No longer representing the Brooks dynasty. And
Mistress said, nah.
well,
Mistress said, what? You're gonna
and she said,
sorry, let me not
yes. Let's move on. Next is Greta Grip.
Woo!
Love the name. I love the concept. I love that this is color blocking.
I love a bitch with a concept.
I love this is color blocking.
Yes, somebody who got the memo.
Yes. And the thing is, what's so great about this is with the pink on the tits, she's also wearing pink nails.
Sick.
I didn't see that.
I didn't notice.
I didn't notice either until I'm looking at it right now. And she's wearing the pink nails, which I'm glad you can see it in the photo, because if it wasn't in the photo, I would have been more remiss. But I'm glad that you can see it because it just brings everything together. I do wish the hand also had pink nails, like the one on her head.
Oh, up there.
Yes.
Oh,
if that would have had
gaggy.
if that would have had pink nails too, that just would have sent me over the hedge. I love the concept. I love the makeup. The makeup is tea. I love this pose.
I love Greta Grip. I walked in, I saw her, I said, oh, wow. Somebody who's like foolish, outlandish, and obviously makes their own outfits.
Yes, she did make this herself, and that is tea. It's hard to make your own outfit.
I thought, hello. Basically, we walked in and she looked me and Everly up and down. This is our first meeting. And she said, oh, I was trying to be the only bitch that sews in here, but y'all sew. And I looked at her and I said, yeah. And no, I was kidding. No, I didn't. No, she's amazing. She's sickening. I walked in. That promo was sickening. I saw her hands and I thought it was her hands at first. I didn't see her regular hands. She was one of the first ones to get her pictures taken. I was watching her in all the poses that she did. A silhouette like this is get a grip branding. It's a headpiece. It's not a standard wig. I love a headpiece. It's a concept. It's whimsical. It's funny. It has stars on it. I'm sold. Like, tea. I love it. I'm honestly going to steal that concept. I'm going to make it better.
I love this too. However, the one thing that I even noticed in person is that it was still ill-fitting. And you can kind of see it in the center of the chest area here. Mm-hmm. And that's where it was in real life as well, is it was too loose. It just needs to be tightened just a little bit more, and it would have been great. The headpiece is tight. The hand was great. It got to stay up on its own. It wasn't falling, sickening. It just needs to be tighter, I guess, from the waist up to where it'll grab onto the chest, or also the arms.
Yes.
Again, that's my only critique. I love this concept. You didn't look like anybody else. Again, someone that has a brand and knows what they want to look like in drag will take you further than someone who doesn't. So I really did appreciate this, and I love this. Again, that's my only critique.
Mm-hmm. I'm super excited to see what this bitch has to do for first impressions. Definitely one to watch out for in my book, just concept-wise and look-wise. I haven't seen her perform yet, so again, I could be stern wrong. I'm excited to see what it is. Regardless of what it is, whether it's good or bad, I want to see what she has to perform. Do you know what I mean? You get that vibe?
Yes, I do. I am excited to see what this person brings to the table for sure.
And I don't know about everybody else, but I think this is like, obviously we can't vote for ourselves, but to me, if we weren't voting for ourselves, this is my vote for like the best promo. Next is Impulse Purchase. If I'm not mistaken, this is Louisiana Purchase's daughter.
Sure. I do know who Louisiana
Purchase is. Okay.
I don't keep track of family trees. My bad.
For sure. I don't like seeing the nude undergarment. I mean, it's a cute. I mean, it's an okay look. It's all lacy, kind of, right? Is the gloves? No, the gloves are sequins. It's an okay look for me. I don't like this look.
Thank you for finally being honest.
I don't like this look. I like the colors you chose. The color shows are great. Yeah, I just see the nipples, like the nipple, like areola through your boob, and I'm just not a fan of that. And I also don't like the nude corset situation. I'm no one to talk. I'm a bitch that loves a corset. I love a corset.
Are you wearing one right now?
The belt that she made, it's just like lace tied together. Do you want to see it?
Yes, I do.
Like it's just like it's tied together and twirled together to make the lace, to make the belt. You see what I mean?
Yes.
So it looks like the promo was maybe an afterthought. Like there was no sketching or mood board behind it. Technically, it is color blocking. I just think it's a very, very small and simple like silhouette. Like it doesn't tell me everything I need to know about you.
Okay. Is that how you feel? Impulse, we met quickly and briefly. You were very beautiful to look at. You were very sweet, very nice. I cannot stand seeing breastplate lines. It takes me out. It takes me out of the illusion completely. If you're gonna wear a breastplate, you should always cover the lines because it doesn't really make sense to wear it and then like I don't want to see your skin tone and then the skin tone of the titty bib. But it's a titty shirt. I have one. I get it. I cover that shit up. We don't want to see the neck. We don't want to see the shoulders. We don't want to see where the line is at. It takes you out of the fantasy, and it just doesn't look it doesn't look prepared. I do not like it. I'm fine with the nipples. Whatever, the nipples are fine.
Free the nipple, actually. You know what? Fuck my opinion. Free the nipple.
This necklace is cute. This jewelry is cute. And by jewelry, I mean the earrings and the necklace. I do not like those bracelets.
No.
I don't like. I'm so sorry. I don't like anything about this look. I do not like it.
It seems like almost like pasted together a Franken outfit.
I ordered everything from Amazon this week. Is what this looks like. That's what this looks like to me. If we're talking about the one thing I do like, it's the necklace and the earrings. But that's it. That's it. I can't. I'm so sorry. Our next girl is Lavender Thug.
Woo. Let's see why she has the most likes on her promo.
As you can see, this is what she wore. She actually got to take her pictures twice. Only because apparently the first time they did it, they didn't set up the lighting right. Which, if you ask me, they never set up the lighting correctly because we were all stark white in our raw photos.
We were a little whitewashed. We definitely had to do a little bit we had to do a lot of editing.
Regardless, she looks gorgeous. The wig is gorgeous. I'm gonna start with what I like. I love the concept of this outfit.
It's like businesswoman, but like
yoga.
But like 80s workout.
Yes, 80s workout businesswoman, which is so funny to like combine the two. I actually really like it. I like the aspect.
100%. 100%.
Love.
But it's white color blocking.
Oh, I'm getting there. She's not wearing white. This is a light pink.
Lavender.
A lavender. However, there's only two colors. Black is not color blocking. I'm so sorry. And one of my biggest pet peeves, and we're going to zoom in here, everybody. Yeah. Why are we wearing nails? I don't want to see stubs. It's not flattering on anybody. But other than that, she was completely sweet. Love the color choice. Love the shades she used. And love the hair. Love the makeup. Sickening.
First, the wig is stunning. Like, I want one of these wigs. Like, even with her face, I was like, oh, you're painted down. You're beautiful. Like, you're a cunt, but you're beautiful. Like, this is, again, like you said, like, businesswoman, but also, like, you're about to go to yoga. You could do both. You could definitely have this, like, underneath, like, your blazer. You're definitely running the office. This is cute. Top 10. I mean, like, I think one of the better looks of the group. Yeah, it's cute. It's a little bolero moment, wraps around the waist. Everything just looks so good about it. Again, just not the nails. But everything's good about it. I also like the way you paint. I also love your chola eyebrows. The tie has such a sick touch to it. It adds in the black, but again, I don't think black is like color blocking. But sick. I approve.
Our next contestant is Schitzo Tha Klown. Now, before you bust, sister, I want to go ahead.
Late.
Ew. The picture you're looking at right now is not the picture we saw in person. This outfit is your traditional Santa Claus red Christmas color. Great. In this picture, it looks a little enhanced to purple to, I guess, fit the color blocking theme.
Again, white and black are not
color blocking, but I think the original piece that was presented in front of us was not color blocking. It was this red, I guess this yellow chain with the purple. I understand the concept of Krampus.
Mm-hmm.
I do.
But also Krampus is like black and like furry, and I get the beard, but Krampus is like...
Why isn't the beard attached to the face?
I also had that question. I thought it was supposed to be like chest hair.
That's my second That's my second go-to. But also no. It doesn't need to be this long if it's chest hair.
For sure. The one thing I do like about the look, Schitzo, is I love the horns. The horns add such height to you because you're already fucking like 7 foot fucking tall. That those horns, like, it adds to your height. I'm drawn to your eyes through your eye makeup. It's spooky. I also think you wear contacts, right?
There are contacts in this picture.
Yeah, you wear contacts in your drag throughout. So I like to fit your character. I just didn't like the stark red. Yeah, it was crimson red. I noticed that your tools were painted when we saw you. But yeah, I just don't think accessories being colored was color blocking.
I was disappointed in this. I've seen plenty of Krampus in many shows, many lore and mythology, and this was kinda a letdown for me.
Like, it was definitely, I would say, like an easy route for Krampus. There was not a lot of... It was definitely pieced together last minute.
Very, very, very. And again, it is just the promo. We haven't seen this person perform.
I know. I'm excited. That's what I'm excited about. They only tell a little story about you, but I think you get to know a lot about a performer through what they have to perform, like what they choose to perform and how they perform it.
Exactly.
Next up on our little review thing, we have Traumada. Traumada, I was super excited to meet because I had followed the whole cast on Instagram before we even met. And she, if I'm not mistaken, looks different almost every single time she paints. She's into like the spooky drag. She's into like the horror aspect into drag. I loved it. Very, very quiet. Also, I feel like she really didn't talk. She talked to some people.
While we were there, I had seen Traumada's Instagram, and we had talked previously on social media, and I was fangirling over her because of her Texas Chainsaw Massacre photo shoot, which is the absolute best thing that I've ever seen through the entire cast. Like, that is literally a work of art. I am obsessed with it. I love it. I loved it so much, and I just let her know. So when we get there, like, again, meeting the cast, I didn't know who was going to be who, and a lot of people, you could tell what they look like based on their pictures.
Yeah.
But again, we knew some people weren't going to show up, so we were like, I don't know who's, like, kind of depending on who's here, who's not. Looking back now with different eyes, I remember seeing Traumada there, but I didn't know that was her.
Yes.
Because she was quiet. She didn't say anything to me. I had no idea who that was. I said, oh, she's quiet, which I can relate because I'm not the type of person to go up to somebody. I want someone to come up to me. So I understand.
For sure. I think this look is rather simple. It's a showgirl look. I guess these little like arm bangle thingies I've seen like before, so like I'm not that impressed, and they're black, so I don't think black is color blocking. Purple and pink, cute. I love the the neon yellow hair. It adds to the color blocking aspect for me. Blue necklace. It's all very, very simple. Yeah, it's simple for a promo, and I thought she was gonna bring it like a creature or something, be a standout in the cast, or like maybe like into like a horror aspect, be like a serial killer, or even your own version of a serial killer, like a brand new creature, you know. I was a little let down, and I'm excited to see what you have for first impressions. I'm excited as fuck.
Yeah, and I can agree with that. I think with it being like a simple promo, I think maybe that they're going to put in more effort, I would say, during the competition.
That's
to
what I'm
like do the
hoping.
most. And I hope so too, because again, I'm kind of obsessed with her. I really do like that whole horror aspect when it's done correctly. And
Uh-huh.
I think she has the ability to take us there. And
Uh-huh.
so I do want to see, but also I know how much work that takes. And so I do understand the time frame at which she may not have to be
True.
able to do. And maybe she was like, okay, I'm going to be like maybe majority spooky throughout the competition. So maybe for this, I'm going to show a different side to already start the show of versatility, which I can respect and I can understand.
Mhm.
My opinions on this look is I think it's very safe for promo. I feel like on the simpler side, this one's actually done well. I would say
Mhm.
I like that it's clean. If it's gonna be simple, I'm glad that it's clean. I like the feather. I love the hair.
Yeah.
That if you did not have the hair, this would not be as good. It would be actually kind of bad. But I do love this hair.
Like this and like a pastel purple hair or something. Ruin the whole
It
thing.
would be so bad.
The yellow is like tying it all in together.
It's what makes it color blocking.
Yeah.
If that was not there, no. Also, my critique, the necklace, get rid of that. Make it the same color.
As the tights.
If you're not gonna do the tights, at least do it the same as the arm boa things. Make it that black. Then, again, put it somewhere else. If you're gonna use a color, put it somewhere else. I do wish the garters were attached to the garter belts.
Are they just loose there?
They're just loose. I do wish they were on. Overall, I do like this look. I really do. On the it like for a simpler side of things.
Mm-hmm.
Next is Trey Devine.
I'm excited to see them.
Yeah.
Because they put them in the middle for a reason of the promo.
You think
they
so?
are right center in the promo. Like right center. And I feel like there's a reason for that.
This is why I'm not gonna like it, and I think you'll agree with me. Then this is so flat.
No stones.
No
feathers.
stones, no extra color, no feathers, no rhinestones, no appliques, nothing. It's flat.
It's basically pants and
a pants and a top.
Yeah.
That's all it is, with some gloves. And
basically two-piece.
It's a two-piece and gloves. And a two-piece and gloves can be fine if it's been embellished. Simple embellishment takes an outfit from looking off the rack to looking completely expensive out of nowhere. And it doesn't even have to be fully rhinestoned. It can be zigzag, just like all the way. Like, if this was rhinestoned, this outfit would look expensive as hell. And it would look so good. So
because of the tailoring of the points and stuff?
Yes, because the tailoring is not horrible. It looks really good. It's like got that sharp edge. It's hemmed. It's right. The pants, sickening. It's just a couple like styling choices and where this was made that just do it for me. Like the glove length doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, a little bit. It's giving me to more. When I saw the gloves, no shade. I thought it was dishwashing gloves, like yellow. That's what I thought at first because of just the length that it was. If it was like an opera length glove or like something else longer, I would have gotten. Oh, you made this but when I look at it, I thought it was dishwashing gloves. And like you added that to your thing. I didn't know until right now, literally zooming in, that is not a dishwashing glove. I thought that was a part of like the stick.
It could be.
I thought he was like Mr. Fabuloso.
I think this is a David Bowie reference. I like the concept. I like the idea. The execution was almost there for me. To me, it's still not color blocking because the purple and the blue unfortunately look too similar on camera. I wish it was an orange. I wish it was a pink for one of those.
But let's be real. A lot of our promos, colors have changed.
Yes.
This is blue, as you can fucking tell. But in my promos, I'm purple.
But other than that, this is really good. Like I said, you already heard my reference to what needs to change.
Yeah. Really digging the hair. It looks like it's like from the 80s decade, yes. Definitely. Rocker vibes. Yeah. I feel like it's a safe look. My bets this season, if I cannot vote for anybody for myself, I want you to go ahead and give up top 2.
For the outfits?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, who are you most excited to see from this season based on their promo?
Oh, those are completely different answers than what I think are the best outfits.
That's what I'm asking for. I'm asking, like, who are you most excited to see?
I guess whom I'm most excited to see in general would definitely be, like we said, Traumada. I'm excited to see Traumada. I hope the promo isn't like what's gonna be the whole thing. I hope
reflect their
yes. I hope that based on what
season.
I've seen from them on their Instagram, that's the kind of Traumada that I'm getting live.
For sure.
That's my number one, and then number two, I think would definitely have to be I think Embry, just because like everyone says there's like really good competition. So I'm excited to see if they're right or if they're just talking to talk.
Mm-hmm. I'm most likely looking for Embry as well because, again, if you're given a red flag by somebody saying look out for this person, you'd be a fool not to take him as a red flag.
I see that.
So I'm definitely keeping Embry in mind as somebody who's a fierce competitor. And then also, I just think Greta Grip. I'm looking forward to seeing what they have in store. Again, with their mom being Miss Gigi, who I have followed on Instagram for a minute. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see the campy girls camp out. Like you.
Yes, very campy, very campy.
Yes. All right, in the grand scheme of things, we're going to go ahead and let each other rate each other's looks.
And as you can see, we are currently wearing our promo looks that we did wear when we went to Austin.
This is my backup, to be honest, if you guys want to know the tea. Versace basically was going to make my outfit, and they basically had messaged me saying that they couldn't get my size in enough because I'm too small. I just see your head tilting.
You saw my head what?
Tilting?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, here's my promo. Everly, what do you think? What's something you like about it, and what's one thing you wouldn't change?
Now, I love that it is an original concept. I love that it's color blocking. You did beat the brief. I love the headpiece. The headpiece and the ball are my favorite things for sure. I love that. I love your makeup. You did your makeup very well for this. The ruffling is good. I'm glad you did the ruffling. I would say that. So, funny story, when Dazey was first making this outfit, they didn't have the ears on it yet, and it was just this cute little baby bonnet. And I don't know if you've seen the original Alice in Wonderland by Disney about 50 plus years ago, but I'm going to put a little picture up right here. Tell me that's not her. She didn't know what I was talking about, but then I let her know, and I was busting out laughing while she was putting that on. It was so funny. But I would definitely say that this is definitely an original piece. It stands out amongst the cast. I'm obsessed with it. It is an unfortunate event that you don't see the legs and the shoes in the promo, because it also just adds to it. And like we were talking about earlier, if you're going to have a color in one place, have it in another. And this is obviously happening in many different places, so it makes sense. One thing that I definitely would change about this would definitely be the fact that there are no stones. This sleeve right here, that's an absence of a sleeve, isn't my favorite. I wish there was something else there.
I'm gonna add another sleeve like this onto this.
Okay.
The one, yeah.
The one sleeve can be cool if you were gonna have like a full leg moment right here on this leg right here. But since you didn't, and it's just these things, I wish there was something else here. Other than that, it's a sickening look that stands on its own, and when you look at all of us lined up together, it stands out. So that's like an A+ moment.
And the fact that, again, I made it in 2 days.
Yes, 2 days.
And made this in the car, basically.
40 minutes on the way to the game, on the way to Austin. Yes, God. We were pumping it out for sure. And so it was very impressive. Me on their own, ready to go. Sickening.
Work.
What do you like and don't like about your own outfit?
I like everything about it. I actually hate my sleeve. As you can't, if you zoom in, I made this in 2 days, so it is what it is. But my sleeve does not fit properly. It is loose. I definitely want to readjust that. Just have not had the time. You can't see it, but my little, I guess, skirt train thing. I wanted originally to have these all have trim with pink and blue all throughout. But again, I fell asleep literally making this at like 7 in the morning. And then we stayed in bed until we had to get up at like 1 or 2 to drive to Austin. So I'm pretty proud with the look, how it came out. So many compliments that night. I wish I would have made this ruffling smaller just because I hate this. I hate that it's not lined also. I would have lined every ruffle if I had the time to with a different color. I felt that would have been so cunt. Of course, I feel like I would have sewn this, and I still had time to sew this, but I don't plan on wearing this that often. And I wish I had a leg piece. These little thingies were a last minute thought, but I did wish I had a full leg piece with like one hip, like exaggerated silhouette or something, but it's okay. I usually have a lot of ideas and I cannot stuff them into like 4 days. But other than that, I loved it. It was a sickening time. Definitely one of my highlight moments. Did it myself. Now, let's go ahead and look at Miss Everly Rose. Here. We're going to what I like and what I don't like.
Yes.
Okay. Fun fact, Everly was actually supposed to have shoes with these that she made. We're all learning how to do things. The paint didn't settle. The paint chipped, so she didn't wear them.
I also left them here.
So it really didn't fucking matter.
We didn't realize it until halfway there.
Yeah. If you zoom into her photo, you can see that Everly chose orange and blue. And she has pink spikes. She had the pink boots that were like almost thigh highs all the way down, that were orange metallic at first, that didn't match the metallic on her outfit. So then she spray painted them pink to match the spikes exactly. That would have been cut. That would have tied the whole look together. That's the one thing I wish would have made the cut is the shoes. But even if this promo released,
it wouldn't have shown the shoes.
You wouldn't have seen the shoes anyway, so it doesn't really matter. What I like about the look is how clean it looks. If somebody else wore this on the cast, you would ask them like where they bought it from. But since I know Everly, I know that she made this herself. But if I wouldn't have known Everly, I would have said that she would have bought this from somebody. I think I definitely probably would also change the orange metallic. I know you like shiny things. Mm-hmm. I think I like things solid and I think I like flat. I think I like dull and flat. That's just more of my like little kid aesthetic. Mm-hmm. I just think in the picture and in person over there, it read gold trim.
Yeah.
And it still kind of does, like Goldie bronze. In person, it's clearly orange. Clearly fucking orange. But, like, in the pictures and every time I zoom in, I just see, like, a gold trim. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Other than that, it's a sickening look. And you can get one yourself. DMs open for customs.
Yes.
Now, what about yourself, Everly? Give us some tea about this outfit.
This outfit, luckily, I have made this outfit before. So when I was going into deciding what I was going to do for my promo, I was like, let me go ahead again, make something myself, show that I'm a skilled seamstress, and make something. And I had this blueprint to begin with, and I was like, okay, what can I get that goes color blocking with this blueprint? I was like, oh, orange. Let me do that. Originally, I was going against the idea of having a third color.
Yes.
And I was going to do those spikes blue. And I'm glad I didn't, because that would have totally went against everything that I spoke about this entire episode of having
I'm also glad
3 colors. And once I thought about doing the pink spikes, I said, oh, well, that makes the most sense. Like, I should do the pink spikes. I will say what I like the most about this is the silhouette. I love the skirt and how it does like the low thing. And in this picture specifically, you can see it. The corset's corseting me, and then my hip is coming out right here. That is just exactly, yes, it's exactly what I wanted in this outfit, in this silhouette specifically for myself. I will say what I do not like about this outfit is how much it hurts to wear. I hate that.
Are you in pain now?
I am. The Velcro hurts my arms. It does a lot. It's so sensitive, and it's also a bitch to put on. I'm sorry. I love this outfit. I just do. It's sickening.
And I love how you also made this. You said, I'm literally going to wear this for the promo and never wear it again. And look at you. You've worn it many times already.
I did say that.
You said because you wouldn't be caught dressed in color blocking.
That is correct. I said I would not be caught dead non-monochromatic because it just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
And because I like to, when I'm booked, you're going to see me in an array of the same colors. Like, oh, this night we're wearing all of our blue outfits. This night we're wearing all of our red outfits. It's very the same. And so with this, it becomes complicated of what I'm going to wear with my next outfit. But, I just think it's so well done that I'm just like, wear
Her.
it again, and I do,
Her.
and I have. Well, that was that.
Her.
There's the cast.
Honestly, guys, at the time of filming this, we have like 4 days before the competition. Am I stressed? No. Am I gonna win? Most likely. Should they be nervous? Fuck yeah. I am a Seymour Colby after all.
I love that for you.
So you're nervous?
I would say that I am well within my emotions of how I'm currently feeling about it.
I don't want a pageant answer.
And you know what I want?
Dick.
All right. Well, we've come to the part of the show where we're going to have a segment where we both share our hot takes that are going on in the community right now.
As you should.
Well, my hot take is I am so tired of hearing an excuse to not wear a nail.
Sister, I think I have something to tell you right now.
Uh-huh.
I'm not wearing it.
Well, that I knew, but at least it's being covered up by a big spiked ball. If your hands are going to be showing, please, for the love of God, put on a nail. It's not that hard. It is an inconvenience, I will say.
I mean, sometimes it's hard.
No, I know it's hard. Put in the work. Don't be lazy. It's a nail. You need to be able to fulfill that fantasy of having the silhouette of a nail. I don't care what the color is. It can be nude into where no one can see it. But when you're on the stage lights and you're moving your hand, they're going to see that silhouette of a nail and they're going to be into that fantasy. It's the same thing with showing your tit line. I don't want to see that. Put on a nail. Fulfill the fantasy. Stop being lazy. There is not a good excuse to not wear a nail. I have yet to hear a good one.
Okay. So what do you have to say to Annalie?
Wear a nail.
You heard it here first, Annalie. Wear a nail and deodorant.
Right.
I guess for me, if I had a hot take, my hot take I feel like I touched on it before with my mother. I feel like the same girls are getting booked and booked and booked and booked. And I remember people, when I first started out, they were like, oh, just get a headshot and everybody's going to book you. That's what everybody does. You have plenty of headshots. Are you a cast member somewhere? Well, actually, technically you are, I guess, now.
I will say that I do have a lot of headshots, and that is personally based on how I would like to invest my drag into my drag, because I like making good outfits, making a big show and a spectacle of myself in a photo, because that's what people want to see. But I do think that the headshot is not the end-all be-all.
See, and I feel like I keep taking advice from people where it's like, oh, do this, this, and this, and this is how I got booked. And I was like, okay, for sure. Regardless of what I do, for example, like I feel like we started this. I feel like I don't have the opportunity, for example, to get into drag as much as like the Houston people do, because everybody's besties with like their certain all people, and we'll book those all people for things. But I don't know, it's fun to have the challenge to have these themed nights where it's just like, oh, for example, today is Cupcake 3.
I knew you were going to say Cupcake Remix.
Cupcake 3.6, the remix, alto tones only.
Right.
Like,
right.
Stuff like that. It's great to have a theme night to be like, oh, let me go ahead and do this. Why are we having the same bucking girls do the same bucking numbers no matter what the theme is? And then half the time, some of the girls don't even do the theme. So, like, we're paying people to not do the work? I don't know. That's just my hot take.
And this is a safe space to share our hot takes, because we're all thinking it, but we said it. So you're welcome. Well, wasn't that fun?
I had fun, and I'm happy to be here, but I didn't have both.
Well, regardless, we did it. You watched, and here we are. Moving on. And that technically is the end of today's episode.
For sure. Like I said, there's a lot of great looks. I think everybody on the season of Fashionista, I love them so much.
Right. So, yeah, we're having a competition. I'm sure everyone's great. Again, we're all meeting. A lot of us are meeting for the first time. We're coming from a different city, so mostly us are really meeting them for the first time. So it's a new experience.
For sure.
And there is no ill will or ill malice coming from either one of us regarding anybody we've spoken about today.
There's no ill malice or will coming from me. Putting it out there. From me personally, there's nothing. I love all y'all.
Nobody has done anything to me yet, so we have yet to see anything bad. I have had lovely conversations with some of you, and again, this is no shade. I'm just being honest, and I would expect you to do the same to me. There's no tea. It's just my opinion, her opinion, your opinion. At the end of the day, it is what it is, and it was what it was. But
kisses from my exes.
So, we will be doing this style podcast every week during the competition, giving you a little highlight reel of what happens. This week was promo. We're about to do our first week of first impressions.
Oh!
That's happening this Monday, and we'll be coming back at you with a new episode following that review and telling you how we did, how everyone else did, and what ended up happening and how we felt about it. And I'm sure there will be lots of feelings.
Gotcha. And again, guys, this is nothing too serious. Again, we're just two silly little girls from Houston in a silly little competition, sharing a silly little podcast about our silly little experiences. So, again, nothing's ill will. There's no malice. There's no ill intent. Basically, just here, just having a good time, giving our small little opinions. Again, we're nobody.
Speak for yourself.
Again, she's nobody.
What I will say is, please come out to Oil Can Harry's on Monday nights at 9:30 p.m., where we will be every Monday competing in Love and War. It's going to be a great time. I highly recommend you come. But in the meantime, you can always follow us at It's Everly Rose on Instagram.
Or Dazey Seymour on Instagram.
And this is going to be posted on our joint Instagram for our podcast at Seymour Roses.
I love that name.
That is going to be Seymour.Roses.
Yes. All right, guys. We'll come and see you next week at First Impressions.
Bye.